computer. We'll do that. Hopefully it's recording. All right, let's get started. That's enough. All right, it's 8 minutes past. Whoever hasn't jumped on, hasn't jumped on. All right, crew, just for those that don't know me, I'm Alex from South Australia. That picture was taken, I think about, when did we start? January, a year. About 18 months, I reckon, after I jumped on the products, jumped onto Herbalife Nutrition after meeting Kuda on Facebook, just by a chance meeting. We went back and forth. We talked about, what Herbalife had to offer and what was involved. And at that time, I just wasn't mentally right just to jump onto Herbalife Nutrition and, change my lifestyle. I wanted to, but I just wasn't ready in my mind. Chance meeting at it was actually an AFL function. Kuda was one of the guest speakers there, and he flew down to South Australia. And my wife bought me a VIP pass to this function, which meant, I got to have pre-dinner drinks and sit at special tables. So we had pre-dinner drinks with Kuda, and my father came along, and then we went to sit at our table, and he was sitting right next to me. So he convinced me from that time, I've got to make a change. So he signed me up as a member online, and I bought a ticket to what's called the Spectacular, which is coming up in February. It's the national event for Australia and New Zealand, which is held once a year, and it's actually held here in Adelaide. So I hadn't tried any of the products. All I went on was, I was ready for a change, and I went along to the Spectacular. It was a 2-3 day event. I walked into this hall with, 2,000 people jumping around, screaming and cheering their hearts out at Simply the Best, the song. So, but I walked out of that event 2 days later, like my life had just changed. I don't know what it was. All the testimonies that were on the stage, all the stories that I heard, all the facts and the figures, it just blew my mind. And I thought, yep, I'm in the right place. I sat Kuda down. I said, just give me the biggest and the best stuff that you got. Let's get started. So from there, let's hang on a second. Let me change the page somehow. Here we go. So from there, you can clearly see my before photo with my wife there. Oops. How did I do that? My before photo with my wife, I clearly needed help. I was 130 kilos back then. Took me 3 months to lose about 15 kilos, but, within that 3 months, well, let's start again. 20 years prior, I was run over by a car. So, I couldn't exercise consistently. That's what made me put on my weight. I was getting bloated just by drinking a glass of water. So that's the state I was in. I used to be an Olympic weightlifter. I had a scholarship with the Australian Institute of Sport. I was second best in Australia at one stage. I did bodybuilding. I played basketball, played football, played rugby. So you can imagine how fit I used to be until I got run over by this car. Changed my whole life. So 3 months into my healthy, active lifestyle, I hadn't started exercising yet. All I did was start walking slowly. And then from after the 3 month period, my body just felt amazing. So I thought, why not give it a go? So I went back to the gym and I never looked back. And that just got me so excited and so pumped that, for the first time in 20 odd years, I could actually go back to the gym and actually last longer than a week. So, it was just incredible. And I ended up losing about 40 kilos of body fat, putting on 8 or 9 kilos of lean muscle, and just felt the best I ever felt. I got back to, my fitness levels of back in, 1988, I think it was. But then, I went to do my before and after photos, and I found one on the right. So that's me and my son there around our pool. And if you could see the whole photo, there's on our table there was McDonald's wrappers, I think KFC, some pizza, Coke Zero. I was trying to be good. But if you see my son, he went from, the age of 6, he was skinny as anything and then ballooned out. And that was because of the lifestyle we were living. We were busy, owned our own cafes and food places. And, I used to work 12, 13, 14, 15 hours a day. And all we do is just eat out or grab some fast food. And that reflected on my son, which, I didn't realize till I saw these photos. And, he just followed what I did, and so did my wife. And, we just changed our whole lifestyle. And because we changed our lifestyle, my son changed his lifestyle, and now it's changed forever. He's the fittest kid at school. He's down to, I think, what did he say, 10, 11% body fat. He outruns everyone at school now. And he went from being a fat little lazy goalkeeper in his soccer team to being most valuable player in the midfield position in soccer now. So for those that know soccer, it's a massive change and just incredible what he's got to do. And that's just by the reflection of, our lifestyle, what it had on him. Okay. So there's another one that was in my Mexican Buddha days. And then, just out one of our fit clubs. Just amazing. All right, enough about me. Who we are. So who is Herbalife Nutrition? We're a premier nutrition and weight management company. We're a global nutrition company. There's an incredible range of products, including protein shakes, snacks, vitamins, nutritional supplements, sports, energy and fitness drinks, skin and hair care products. So, that's why we've changed our name from Herbalife to Herbalife Nutrition, because now we're a whole entire company. We're not just about, what we used to be known for was just a weight loss shake. All right. Now we can cater for any part of the body in any form or any way. Improving lives in over 90 markets on 6 continents through a network of independent members. So what that just means, guys, was, we were founded by a man. We weren't made by a corporation. We were founded by a man who, at his early teens, his mother, who was a model actress, had passed away from diet-related drugs. She was on something like Duromine, and of course, taking that to keep her weight down, she couldn't sleep at night. So she went to another doctor, got a sleeping tablet to help her sleep, and then she overdosed on these tablets put together because she was trying to, always lose weight and look good to get parts on TV and so forth. So, Mark Hughes, our founder, at a teenage age, was left with no parents. So he vowed to make a healthy way for people to lose weight and get healthy. So what happened, forward a few years, he went to China to study herbal medicine, came back to America, joined up with a scientist from NASA and formed Herbalife Nutrition. And, it's been 38 years strong, growing this amazing company and, providing innovative and science-based products. So we're providing the best nutrition we can to give our bodies the best chance of being the most healthiest and happiest that they can. And the way Mark Hughes started our company was it always had to be a coach to client basis. So you'll never see our products on a supermarket shelf. You never see them, flashed all over TV or up for sale anywhere. It has to be from a person that experienced and loved the products, handing them over so, the client can get the best experience and love the products just as much as we did. All right. And we are helping our communities, and we help our communities in giving back. So, we give back in the way of, you might have seen the Fit Club system that we do, where we give back to our community and helping them having free fitness sessions and just helping as many people as we can get as healthy and happy as they can all around the world in the 90 odd countries that we are in. And being in 90 odd countries, that just means 90 governments have actually looked at Herbalife Nutrition, looked at the products, looked at our system and the way we distribute the products and said, yep, we approve of you to come in. So, 94 governments have actually studied and looked at Herbalife Nutrition, given it the big tick. So it's a big plus for us. All right. So what people want to know, and what I wanted to know when I first looked at Herbalife was, are the products safe? Because I had 2 young children, and who can use them? And so I had to look at these things and find out why, why they're safe. I just didn't want to listen to Kuda. I had to look up myself and be happy that, I put the time in to research this and say to myself, Yes, they are safe to bring into my house. And if my children do want to, consume them, or if they steal them from me and just scull them, they're not gonna. I don't have to rush them to hospital. So, the products are safe. They're a natural form of food, just in a different way. And who can use them? Well, anybody can use them. So we always ask people, who can eat food? Everybody. So everybody can have Herbalife. We abide by the labelling law and mega dosage law. So because we're governed so tightly here in Australia and around the world in those other 94 governments, we're part of a lot of the food government bodies, and we're members of those. So that means we're strictly governed by the labelling laws. So that just means everything that's on the product, everything that's inside the product is on the label, and everything that's on the label is inside the product. Okay, and that's very, very strict, and the next slide will show you why we're so strict on that. Mega dosage law just means, like, for instance, everyone's had Panadol. You read on the back of the pack, it says you can't consume more than 6 a day, or I don't know, you grow a third ear or something, but that's one of the laws, all right? If you look on Herbalife, there is none of that on our labels, all right? So I know that if my kids at that stage, when they were very young, if they grabbed a bottle of supplements and drank them, I think they'd just be sitting on the toilet for a while. There'd be no harm to them, really. Because like I said, they're just food in a different form. Okay, now why I know they're so safe? Because of these guys here, all right? So this is our Scientific Leaders and Nutrition Advisory Board. So this is made up of all the head scientists, nutritionists, and doctors from all around the country, all right? So in those 94 countries that we're in, these guys are the leading people in their fields. There's a guy on the left, top left, Dr. David Heber. He heads the board. He also heads our scientific research center in UCLA. And he's actually been voted the best doctor in America 8 times, and that's voted by his peers. All right, so by other doctors in America, voted that guy best doctor in America 8 times. So that's actually why we've got him on top of our leading our board. The guy next to him on the right, Louis Ignaro, he's a Nobel Prize winner, and he won his Nobel Prize in heart health. And we're actually the only nutrition company in the world that has a Nobel Prize winner on there. And he came to Herbalife Nutrition to spread the word of all the work that he had done over the years. He chose us. You see down the bottom, Richard Carmona, an incredible man with an incredible story. He actually was the 17th Surgeon General of the United States. So this guy was the right-hand man to the president. Like, he had to say what happened in the way of food and medications and so forth into America. And when he retired, he found Herbalife Nutrition. And what he tells us is he wished he found Herbalife Nutrition before he retired. He would have made such a massive difference to the health of America had he known about Herbalife Nutrition before. So this is just the quality of people that overlook what Herbalife Nutrition does in the products and everything every single day, all right? And if you want to look at those other guys, just incredible. And there's about 300 of them. So when people ask me about it, I say, well, I think these guys know a little bit more than I do, so I trust them. All right, so what the body needs. The body needs protein, fiber, carbs, essential fatty acids, vitamins, amino acids, minerals, micronutrients, herbs, clean water and clean air. And it needs this in the right balance every single day, all right? So for our bodies to work at their optimal level and our immune system to work at its best, and for the body to do what it's naturally made to do, which is repair itself and run as good as it can, it needs these things in a balance every single day. So you hear of those silly fad diets where they don't have carbs, or they have no fats, or, they don't have this and don't have that. Now, all they're doing is starving their body of something that it needs, right? So the body needs this stuff in the right balance every single day. And what Herbalife Nutrition does is it takes all the guesswork out of having to know how much protein, how much fiber, how much carbohydrates, how many vitamins, blah, 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 so forth your body needs. Herbalife just has it there in the right balance because of those guys that you saw before. All right, they've studied it, and between them, there's thousands of years of experience of what our body needs and how to get it in the right form. All right. And again, who can use the product? So look here, you've got the elderly, you've got family, people like myself and my wife, females, males, elite athletes. So we've got that guy, I don't know if you recognize him, but Cristiano Ronaldo, best soccer player in the world and one of the most elite athletes in the world. Sporting people, pregnant women, not pregnant men, that would be incredible. Stressed out people like my wife and me when my wife stresses me out. Excess fat, so that was me over 6 years ago with that big beer gut. And children, so like I said, my testimony before about my son. All right. So look on there, who do you know that fits in that category? Just about everybody, yeah? Now, why Herbalife works? There's one reason, is because of cellular nutrition. So we get down to the cellular level, all right? So those scientists there that put everything together and work on all our products work onto this. Now, this is all Herbalife does, all right? It does this process, which cleanses the villi. So in your small intestines, you have these finger-like protrusions that are called villi. Now, what the job of the villi do is, once your food goes through your stomach and then goes, the nutritional part goes through your small intestine, the villi grabs the nutrition and absorbs the nutrition into the body and starts forming good and bad cells, right? So the better these villi work and the better your nutrition is, put them together, then you're producing more good cells than bad cells, okay? So the job of Herbalife is to get these villi to work their best, so that cleansing part, so the villi can work at their best, grab the best nutrition you're giving it, which is that cell regeneration, and then it's starting to give you good cells more than bad, all right? So then once your body starts producing good, healthy cells, and it's able to absorb the food because Herbalife has now cleansed the villi and made it work properly. It absorbs all the good nutrition, makes good cells, gets your immune system up to 100%, and then once your immune system's up, your body's working at its optimal level, yeah? And that's why you're hearing all those testimonies about the energy levels going through the roof, is because those villi work and actually grabbing the nutrition out of the food. And because we're giving it the best nutrition we can in the balanced amounts, then your body does what it naturally does, works at its best level, and boom, starts feeling fantastic, all right? Now, you take it in different ways to get different results. So if you're on weight loss, then you take Herbalife a different way. But you're all taking the same products, which we're going to go through. If you want weight gain, you have the same products, you just take in different ways. If you just want general health and well-being, still take the same products, you just take in a different way, okay? And here we go. This is the start, and this is the star of Herbalife Nutrition, our Formula 1 shake, all right? It's the #1 meal replacement shake in the world by a huge amount. We're something like 30% of the global market, and the next competitor or the next person in our range is 8%. Okay, so we're that far ahead, it's just incredible. So now this beautiful Formula 1 shake, it's actually tested in Sydney, and it is low GI rating between 15 and 21. So like I said on my post before, it's lower than a cucumber, okay, which just means it's a slow released energy during the day. And it's not one of those things like having a Mars bar where you'll spike and then drop. This is just a low release, slow release energy, which keeps you going for longer, all right? Balanced nutrition. Okay, so it's balanced nutrition. Contains 9 grams of protein in the shake, rich in essential vitamins and minerals, 0 cholesterol and 0 trans fats, and nourishes the body with cellular nutrition. So what I talked about before, right? So when those villi are working, the villi can grab the nutrients in the shake and start producing amazing cells, all right? 5 great tasting flavors in our soy-based shake, so in our standard one. So the French vanilla, chocolate, berry, cookies and cream, and choc mint. And now we've got our sports F1 shake, which is as a milk base, so whey and casein protein. So for sporting people. And now we've just got our new, here it is, Formula 1 Select. So this one here is a different base protein in it. So this has no dairy or soy, okay? And the protein comes from pea, quinoa, and rice. All right, so it's an alternative protein. Soy protein is one of the best because it's a complete protein, and it's the only non dairy animal meat. I don't know what it's called. That is a complete protein. It's not dairy. Yeah. Alternative gluten-free. So it's gluten-free. So for all your celiacs like Nikki Bell, this is a godsend for people like her. All right. Nutrient-dense, healthy meal. So it does replace a meal, and what happens is with our shakes, for about 150 calories of one Formula One shake, you're getting about 2,000 to 3,000 calorie worth nutrition in one shake that's worth 150 calories. Okay. Supplies 20 vitamins and minerals made with non-GM ingredients. So if you were someone like me that had no idea what a GM was, I thought it was a car, but it's not. All right, it's genetically modified. Okay, so when you go to Coles or Woolies and you go to their fruit and veg section and every apple looks the same, every orange looks the same, it's this big, it's this color, they're genetically modified to be that size, okay, and to look that way, okay? So that means some scientist has fiddled around with the genetics inside it to make it look a certain way. Now, we're made with non-GM ingredients, which means, all those pesticides and stuff. No artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners. So you can see how healthy this stuff is, right? And not made with dairy or soy. Scoops included. Hallelujah. All right. So now we don't have to keep buying those scoops all the time. And this beauty one here is actually bigger than the normal one. Okay, so multivitamin complex. Everyone needs a multivitamin every day, and that goes hand in hand with the shake. Okay, so you got your macros and your micronutrients. I'm not going to go into that. You can look that up on Google. But it's just your complete meal is your shake and your multi, all right? Provides nutritional support for healthy bones, skin, and hair. Unfortunately, it doesn't regrow hair on the top here like I wish it did, but it grows. My other hair goes crazy. Contains over 20 essential nutrients and antioxidants for daily nutritional support. Helps support the immune system. So like I said before, we're giving the body the best it's got, so it gives your immune system the best chance it's got to work. Supplies the body with all of those letters there. I'm only joking. They're very important. But you can see here like folic acid, zinc, chromium, iodine, D, E, vitamin D, very, very important. C, Bs, As. These guys are all important, all right? Includes antioxidant, vitamins E, C, and all of those other things, all right? Selenium, to help fight free radicals generated due to daily stress and pollution. So the Formula One shake and the multivitamin, fantastic. Since these ones called Formula 2. There's a Formula 3. So cellulose water balancer. All right, this is what saved me. All right, so like I told you before, when I first started, I'd have a glass of water and I'd feel bloated. All right, so after taking this little baby, oh mate, it was like someone pricked my gut with a pin and all the water just spilled out. I just wasn't bloated anymore. I was losing centimeters around my body like no tomorrow, all because of this baby. All right, so it supports the healthy elimination of water through the kidneys, promotes healthy activity of the urinary tract. Oh, mine's healthy as hell, mate. Let me tell you, I'm weeing all the time. Supports the appearance of healthy skin. All right, and so what happens now too is, because I lost so much weight, people go, oh, you must have saggy skin. This helps your skin get healthy and spring back into place as well. All right, digestive health. So if you watch TV or listen to the radio, all you hear about now is gut health, yeah? Biggest thing ever. Now, we've had digestive health for a long, long time in Herbalife. And one way we're doing it now is with active fiber complex. All right, tastes like apples, tastes amazing. And it's a balance of soluble and insoluble fibers. And you can see there, recommended serving a day, 25 grams for women and 30 grams for men. So do you know how much fiber you're getting a day? I never used to know. And once I was on Herbalife, thank God I didn't have to worry about it because it was already there, but I didn't know this before, all right? So you know you must get this in the right amount. And what it does is keeps your gut healthy, keeps your intestines healthy, and keeps you pretty regular as well. Okay. Improves regularity and bowel function. So your coach will talk to you a lot about that. All right, because having a healthy bowel function is very, very important to being healthy. Okay. So you talk to your coach about how many times you go to the toilet per day, per week. There's people that don't go to the toilet to sit for a month. So you can imagine how bad their gut is, yeah? We had a girl that we knew from Perth. It was every 28, 30 days she was going to the toilet. So when she found out that she could go to the toilet every single day, it was like, she went to heaven. All right, so it is very important. Then we've got Nature's Raw Guarana. All right. So this one here, guys, it says increased mental alertness, convenient. This one here was my lifesaver. Now, I always ran cafes, and I used to be one of the baristas at my own cafe. So I'd have 10 to 12 coffees a day, thinking, because I had no energy. I used to have coffees all the time just to keep me up a bit. And what it did, this one here, was when I cut back my caffeine intake, cut back my sugar, because, I wasn't having those muffins or those Mars bars, so I didn't have all that sugar anymore in my diet because I was cutting everything back. My body went crazy. So I was taking this what it does is balances out those cravings and balances out your energy levels during the day. So when you have your food and your energy level goes up, this keeps it slower released and keeps it balanced. All right. So I never had those big spikes of energy and big drops of energy. This one here would keep my energy levels balanced. So, my cravings were less. I wasn't craving that coffee anymore at 3 o'clock. I wasn't craving that coffee all the time. I wasn't craving that sweet thing just to get me through. All right. So this one here was just a lifesaver for me. So guys, remember, because we're changing you guys, the new guys, to a healthier lifestyle, you need something to keep you balanced. All right. And also, why did it change without me changing? And, if you think of kids with ADHD, they actually give them this, all right? Because how they spike and drop and spike and drop. This actually balances their energy levels out for them to keep them under control. Okay, so if you put all those products together, it's what is called the Quick Start program. All right, so this is our FAST program. So we've got 3 main programs: Fast, Faster, and the Fastest. All right, so this one here is our FAST program. All right, now this is just what those scientists and nutritionists have put together as a great program to get started with. All right, so we've got an enhancer here. So this is our instant herbal beverage, also known as our green tea. The more you drink, the more you shrink, because what it does is acts like a thermogenic in your body. So it means it just heats you up, and your body, once you get heated up inside, your body naturally works harder to cool it down. All right, so that's why when they say you burn a few calories drinking this, it's because of that effect. All right, and it's just the green tea leaf crushed up into the bottle. Then we can drink it hot or cold, and it dissolves in water. So I smash a couple of these hot every morning, and then fill up my 1 liter water bottle a couple of times a day, and just smash this like crazy. All right, keeps me hydrated, gives me that boost of energy. So from 12 coffees a day, having this, I had my 1 coffee in the morning just for the beautiful flavor of coffee, because I love coffee. But having this all day, I don't need those coffees anymore to give me that boost of energy, because this does it for me. All right. And it adds to our daily water consumption. And how healthy green tea is with the antioxidant effects. So we've got that, plus because we're drinking and absorbing the green tea, it gives us those added benefits. Now we add that to that Quick Start program, and that gives us the Advanced program. So this is, Quick Start was the FAST program. This is the Faster program, so the middle one. All right. And then we add the probiotic complex to it. So again, going towards gut health. All right. So, you know, we take one of these dailies, and it's one of the only probiotics that doesn't have to be refrigerated. It's got 4 billion organisms per capsule. I'm not going to say what the organisms are called because there are some big long names. So like I said, helps maintain healthy digestive functions, assists to restore beneficial intestinal bacteria. So it puts all the good bacteria back in to help us have a healthy gut. Aids, assist or helps the maintenance of general well-being. So again, the healthier your gut is, the better it can digest your food and the better it goes through your intestines. Promote growth of friendly bacteria. So like I said before. And then aloe vera. Okay, so for those that haven't tried it, oh man, you don't know what you're missing out on. All right, so this is just like a cold pressed pure aloe vera juice. All right. So what this is like a shower for your insides. It's a scrubbing brush. So what it does is fixes from the time it enters your mouth to the time the fluid leaves your body. It cleanses that whole system. All right, and it says that it can speed things up by up to 40%, okay, because it does all that cleaning inside and repairing. So, you know, when you cut your skin and they say put aloe vera, cut an aloe vera plant and put it on you, and it'll start the healing process. Well, that's what it does inside, okay? And for myself, I had terrible digestive issues, so it used to be like bad reflux that I used to have, and I used to take medication for that. And after being on my healthy program and just smashing this aloe vera, I no longer need those medications. So becoming healthier, losing all that weight, and then keep drinking this baby, you know, this is liquid gold for me. If I have an attack of reflux, I'll just take a straight swig of this, and it's just like water to fire. All right, and it's just incredible. Again, with the cellulose and this, it helps your skin as well. So, you know, I have no saggy skin from losing all that body fat. Your skin shrinks back. Your skin's always glowing and feeling amazing. All right. Comes in 3 flavors. I forgot to say that. So when I started, it was just the original flavor, which is a citrusy one, a more lime, lemony. Then they brought out the mango and then mandarin. So my wife's a mango freak. I'm a mandarin freak, so you know we got the best of both worlds here. So it's incredible. And you find out also, like when I was talking about putting the tea in your water bottle, if you mix the tea and the aloe vera together in your water bottle cold, man, the change just becomes incredible as well. And the taste is just, because I drink the peach flavored tea, but it's not my preference. But if I add aloe vera to it, it's incredible as well. All right. Same with people that say, they don't prefer the original green tea to the peach because the peach is sweeter, and maybe the new cinnamon flavor that we've got, tea is amazing as well. But you add aloe vera to these, so the different flavors, and it just changes the taste. It's cool. What we also do is when we sit around our pool, big glass of ice, mineral water, and aloe vera. Best way to sit around the pool and sip a nice bubbly. And we put all of these together packaged, and it becomes the ultimate program. All right. This is what I first started on when I told Ku to give me the biggest and best you got, was this program here. So this is the fastest. All right. You want the fastest and best results, you start with the ultimate, yeah? Okie dokie. So drink more water daily. So stay hydrated, all right? So what we say is you consume at least 1 liter of water for every 25 kilos of body weight, all right? So that just means, you know, like I was 130 kilos, so what's that? At least 5 liters of water. Because, you know, when you sleep, you lose almost 1 liter of water just by sleeping. Just your body operating during the day, you lose water. You sweat, you lose water. You know, you go to the toilet, you lose water. So your body's consistently losing water. So you need to keep hydrating yourself. all right? And water will activate the program. So if you notice, every product that we have has to be with liquid. Okay, so shake, you must add liquid. Doesn't matter what it is, but you got to add liquid to make it work. We've got supplements. To take the tablet form of supplements, you've got to drink it with a liquid, yeah, to get it down your throat. Aloe vera, liquid. Green tea, liquid. So everything we have is based around drinking water. Okay, now I found that if I have a bad day and only drink a litre of water, I'll be bloated. If I drink 2.5, 3.5 as a minimum, my body feels fantastic and I feel lighter inside. If I drink 4+, man, I'm on top of the world. I feel like I've lost 10 kilos. All right, only because that's just the way the water makes your body feel. And you'll find that out, like once you start building up gradually 1, 2, 3 liters a day and you go fall back, your body just feels terrible because you're not hydrated enough. Protein, all right. So what we have here is a tasteless protein, and it's a soy-based one, and we call it personalized protein powder because we personalize programs to you and to your body needs. And this here, just gives us that power to add more protein to your daily diet, okay? Because everyone needs a certain amount of protein per day, and, just the shake has 9 grams, and that's not enough. So we need to add personalized protein powder. If you're more active, you need more, depending on your age, how much, if you're a woman or a man, all makes a difference in how much protein you need per day, okay? Helps control hunger. So, I put 2 of these babies, 2 scoops of this in my shake every morning and every lunchtime, and just helps me control my hunger, all right, because it fills me up more. Also, what it does, it actually helps take the fat stores that we have and turn them into fuel, okay? So it helps reshape your body. So for me, when I reached about 20 kilos, I thought I had plateaued because the numbers on the scale weren't moving, but I was exercising a lot. But I had upped my protein because my exercise levels went up. So what happened was I actually dropped a 1.5 sizes in my jeans, while the weight still said I only lost 20 kilos. All right, why? Because I upped my protein levels. All right, so I was eating, the chicken or tunas and salmons and having extra protein in my shake because I was so active now. All right, and I dropped weight, but I put on lean muscle. And that's the beauty of what Herbalife Nutrition does, is dropping your body fat percentage while keeping your muscle mass up, okay, which is very, very important. A lot of these fad diets, you drop body fat, but you're also dropping your muscle mass, which is bad for your body, all right, because it slows your metabolism down. And then, once you stop, boom, you're hungry again and you get bigger and bigger. And then you eat more, but your metabolism's slower, okay? So you're eating more and your metabolism's slower, and then you just go on this bad cycle. So that's why people yo-yo once they stop dieting, all right? So this is our lifestyle change, where we have things in balance to help our body feel fantastic all the time and get sustainable results. Now, we've still got to pick a winner of yesterday's Wow Shake Wednesday, yeah? And these are the babies that you can win. So these are our protein bars. Now, when I said I used to be an Olympic weightlifter, I used to go buy some protein bars. And let me tell you, I used to almost throw up. That's how yuck they were. I never found a great one. So when these came out and they go to me, I have these. I'm like, oh, do I have to? Then I tried one. I'm like, wow. I wish I had these when I was at the AIS, but wasn't that lucky. All right, so these come in 3 flavors. So vanilla almond, chopped peanut, and citrus. And a great 10-gram protein snack that you can have during your day. So, for instance, if you have a shake in the morning and then you need a snack 2-3 hours later. So if you listen to Kuda's nutrient timing video, every 2 to 3 hours we're putting things in our mouth, putting food in our mouth. So we have these handy. So what used to happen to me when I used to have my cafes was, when it's time to eat is when I'm the busiest at my cafe, because everyone's come to eat and have a coffee, right? So I had to have my snack at about 10 o'clock, but I used to have a lineup of people waiting for coffees and food. So I just had this, and I just used to chew on it while I was making coffees all the time and serving customers. So it's a great handy little treat to have. And, chop these up, put them in a bit of yogurt, and have them at night for a snack. There's ones where you can melt them down. What else can you do? Oh, mate, just eat them. Put them in your shake. You can do a million things. Just look it up on Healthy Active 24. So like I said, we can tailor a nutrition solution to suit everybody, all right? So with all Herbalife products, Cellular Nutrition serves as your starting point. By adding in healthy supplements, you can zero in on your specific needs. Herbalife Health Supplements offer a wide array of products to address individual needs. Everything from your heart health, so remember that Nobel Prize winner I told you about, and stress to immune solutions. So we have energy enhancers, we have heart health, digestive health, stress management, immune solutions, nutritional oils, healthy aging, and skin products. So we've got something for everybody. This is one of our enhancers, so the chitosan fiber complex. This used to be in our programs, those fastest one, but they've replaced it with the active fiber now. And why they've done that is because this has now been proven to help lower cholesterol levels. It's been scientifically proven that if you have, I think it's 7 a day, it's proven to lower your cholesterol level. So if you know anyone with high cholesterol, get them up on this. So what this does is helps line the inside of your stomach, and it helps, it's a fiber supplement, so it helps healthy guts. Also, you take this before you have dinner or before you go out to eat. It also works as a hunger suppressant as well. So, for me, I take it about 20 minutes before I have dinner, and I'm not as hungry. All right, so I don't have to eat, big plate of food anymore, because this has helped me. Also, if you're going out to a wedding or a function and you're not quite sure what the food's going to be, we have 2 or 3 of these, and it helps absorb all the bad fats and oils out of that food and eliminate them. All right. So some call it chitosan. I don't like that word, because if you're going to be healthy, you try and be healthy as much as you can. All right. All right. We do, stray every now and then, but we try and be as healthy as we can. But this one here is an amazing enhancer. Also helps, it's fenugreek, so it helps with women breastfeeding as well. So they tell me it does. I wouldn't know. And this one here, I love this one as well. You're going to hear me say that all the time, but Herbalife Line. So this is made by that Nobel Prize winner I talked about earlier. Many diets lack sufficient essential fatty acids, especially the important omega-3 fatty acid, all right? And this to help support the cardiovascular and joint health. So for me, this was a lifesaver. So what this does is helps pump that blood around your body and around all your joints properly, all right, and gets it moving. Helps maintain a healthy cardiovascular system, so it helps your heart, helps your brain health as well, all right? And it's just an overall supplement that everybody should be on, okay? Great for, elderly people, younger people, great for everybody. It's your fish oils, but it's one of the best fish oil supplements in the world, and it comes from a very deep sea fish, all right? So you might see, chemists, you can go buy ones for $10, but they're not good quality, all right? When you're having a fish oil, so omega-3 fatty acids, you want the best quality ones that you can get. All right, joint support. So what this does is it's just like a glucosamine supplement, all right? So for myself that was run over by a car, like I said before, I was left with permanent disabilities in my neck, back, and shoulder. So, you know, when I saw this one, I said to my wife, you know, let's get it. Let's just see what it does. Now, forever in a day, I was getting these sharp pains in my back, you know, like everyone does. I took this for the month and then thought, oh, yeah, didn't know much different from what I thought. But what had happened was those sharp pains had slowly eased and started going. And I didn't sort of realize until we ran out of them, and I thought, doesn't matter. I don't need these. All of a sudden, these sharp pains started coming back. So guess what? We've never, ever run out of these again. All right. So with a Herbalife line, this one, and you'll see another couple, it's just helped my bones and my joints just feel fantastic. And me getting back to the gym was part of this as well. And this is the third baby in the line here. So extra cow. So as we age, like it says, bones lose density and become weak. All right. So as people get older, so you hear osteoarthritis and or rheumatoid arthritis and all of that type of stuff stems from, you know, not having enough of this. Extra cow supplements your diet with bone nourishing vitamins and minerals. Concentrated source of calcium to promote strong bones. So, you know, once you start getting past the middle of your 20s, your body starts rejecting dairy. All right. So for me, I can't have bugger all milk, or I can't have much dairy stuff at all. All right. So I've got to get my calcium in from somewhere. And this is a God-saver for me. So vitamin D and magnesium for better calcium absorption and utilization. So I think I heard also you can't just have vitamin D on its own. You need, it must be magnesium to help absorb that vitamin D into your body. Okay, so that's why they're both in there. Can assist in the prevention and or treatment of osteoporosis. There you go, it says it there. The entire skeleton of an adult is replaced every 7 to 10 years. Did you know that? The calcium content of the body weighs approximately 1.35 kilos, 90% of which is in the bones and teeth. Okay, so every 7 to 10 years now. So you can imagine if you're not putting the good stuff back in, when your skeletal system starts replacing itself, it's not going to be the best. Okay, but if you're putting the good stuff in, every 7 to 10 years, you're building better foundations for your body. Dong Quai, every man, every husband's favorite friend. Right? Because what happens here is it helps with stress management. Okay, it's just comes from a root that the Chinese have been having for, you know, thousands of years, and these have a bit of this root daily, and that just helps them feel great. That's all it really does. So, you know, that feeling you get sometimes when you have a glass of wine and your body's just chilled and relaxed and you just feel good. That's what this does, put it nicely. Chamomile helps relieve nervous tension, stress, and mild anxiety. And stress has been linked to lowered immunity, insomnia, fatigue, and weight management issues. So, you know, once you're stressed and all these things are happening to your body, you know, I used to be a stress eater. So if I stressed, I'd eat more. That was my way of dealing with my stress. All right. And there's a lot of people that are opposite, but a lot of people that are like me as well. It helps women at that time of the month, thank God. And it helps with, what's it called? Menopause as well. All right. But also one good thing about this one is also bit of a muscle relaxant as well. So for me, you know, from going after that 3-month period when I started increasing my exercise levels, you know, I'd come back sore, and I'd take a couple of these at night and wake up not as tight, not as sore in my body as well. All right. So it's just a lifesaver for me. Rose Guard, so immune solutions. So when we said before, all the different things that we can target, an exclusive blend of herbs and vitamins to support healthy liver and immune function. All right, so help support healthy liver, big one. Antioxidant protection of immune system health. So, you know, during those winter months when your immune system's down and you're surrounded by people sneezing and coughing everywhere, this helps us stay healthy. Okay. But that liver function is a very important one. All right, Herbalife 24. So this came out a few years after I was back onto the, once I was back on, I was always on. Once I was on the program, started releasing this sports nutrition range, okay? And it's just getting bigger and bigger, and it's just incredible the advancements they've made and what's coming ahead. All right, so the first one they released was the Herbalife 24 Hydrate. Okay, it's just 24 is just the name we give it for the 24-hour athlete. All right, it's just tied to hydration. So this is a low-calorie hydration for anyone, anytime. Just replaces those electrolytes into your body. So you think of, people think they're sweating and they need that energy back into their bodies and get those electrolytes. They grab a Gatorade, right? So Gatorade has like 30 grams of sugar in it, whereas this has, I think, less than a gram. If it has any, I can't even remember, but it's bugger all. And this little baby here, for the bottle of Gatorade, this has over 4 times more the amount of electrolytes in it than a bottle of Gatorade as well. Okay, great for if you're sick, if you've thrown up or anything, or you have gastro or something like that. Great way to hydrate your system. If you work in an air-conditioned building, you need more water because your body gets sucked out dry of the water that it's holding, being in air conditioned all the time. Sweating on the sports field, walking, running. This is just incredible. CR7 Drive. So this was co-developed with Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, so Ronaldo, let's go back a few years, he was using this product from his cousin, all right, because he heard about how good Herbalife Nutrition was, so he gave it a go through his cousin without anybody knowing. He got amazing results, came to our company, said, I love what they've done for me. I want to be part of Herbalife. I love it. And it took us, I think, 0.1 of a second to sign him up as an ambassador of our company. But we don't pay the man for being an ambassador. All we do is give him free products, all right? And that goes with all of our sponsored athletes. We sponsor them with nutrition, but only way we sponsor them is if they get a result and love our products like we do, all right? And even with CR7 Drive, we've got his label on there. But I've heard that the proceeds of the royalties that he gets from having CR7 on our product, he gives to his charity as well. So what a guy. No wonder he's part of Herbalife Nutrition. All right, so what this does, I was speaking to one of the sports scientists from Western Sydney Wanderers, one of the teams that we sponsor. And the sports guy said, well, I used to give my guys a gel, a banana, and a Gatorade to get them through the game. He goes, now all I do is give them CR7 Drive. And that replaced all those 3 things together. All right. So what it really does is when you hit that fatigue factor in your workout, this just gives you that next boost of energy and just makes you go harder and stronger. All right. It keeps your head clearer because these are all the things that Cristiano wanted in a drink. Okay. And it tastes amazing too with a say incredible Formula One sports. So just like the normal Formula One, but this is a milk-based protein. Okay, and just milk-based because it has the whey and the casein. So one's a slow release, one's a fast release protein, and it's more for that athletic type. Okay, tastes amazing too. Rebuild strength. So if you've never tried this, get on it. It's the best chocolate you'll ever. I'm not a chocolate person, but man, this tastes amazing. So what this does is helps, after you work out and you tear those muscles because you've been working out and you strained a bit of your muscles and the fibers start to tear, they need fuel to recover after a workout, right? And start repairing themselves. So what this does is chuck everything back into those muscles to get that rebuilding process happening straight away, okay? And gives your body everything it needs in the perfect balance to get you better results, quicker results, and recover quicker, all right? So you have one of these within half an hour of a workout, and then, you're not feeling as sore the next day, so you can go harder again, okay? And your body's repairing quicker as well, okay? All right. So, once we start looking good, on the inside, and you know your body starts looking the way you want it to. Then you've got your outer nutrition here. All right, so we'll go through this. Even me as a man, I use these products all the time. I never used to before. I used to have soap and water, and I thought that's it for me. What do I need skin products for? But after using these, let me tell you, I need skin products. All right, so once you fix the inside, that reflects on your skin. So my skin started glowing a lot better anyway, but this just enhances it and takes it to that next level. Jeez, okay, I got my glasses on. Herbalife Skin is solution-based skincare nutrition that balances ingredients, botanicals, extracts. You can read. What it is just an amazing thing that's paraben-free, sulfate-free, and dermatologist-tested products, okay? And they're not tested on animals, which is fantastic. And it says replenish, rejuvenate, and results in 7 days. Okay, so I don't know what other products guarantee results in 7 days, but these do, okay? Some are even giving you a result in 1 day, and that's clinically tested. Optimized formula, fuel and fast results, pardon me, for younger looking, healthy and looking beautiful skin. All right, so you can, it's got all natural ingredients in there, it smells amazing, feels amazing, and it does give you fast results. Okay, so significant reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in 7 days with the following products. So the hydrating eye cream, line minimizing serum, daily glow moisturizer, and night replenishing cream. And smoothness, radiance, softness, glow, and luminosity in 7 days. So these are all proven things, yeah? Wish my wife was here to talk about this. She knows more about this than I do. All I know is they're numbered 1 to 5, and I just follow the numbers. Blend of vitamin B3, antioxidants, vitamins, and aloe vera, enhanced. Yep, so there you go. Didn't I just read that? Okay, so like I said, sulfate-free, paraben-free, dermatologist-tested. Polishes, hydrates, replenishes, improves appearance of your skin. So we've got the number 1. So remember I said they're easy. All right, so you ladies know all about this stuff. Men, get on it, try it. Does incredible things for your skin, yeah? Now this number 1 here, I actually use for shaving now. So when I used to shave, I used to get those red rashes all the time and stinging skin. Use this with the aloe vera everyday moisturizer as my lather for my shaving. Incredible. Women, use it on your legs when you're shaving as well, your underarms or whatever you do. Moisturize your skin while you're shaving, and there's no stinging involved and no red rashes either. And it cleanses. There's one for oily skin and one for normal skin. So me being a Greek, our skin tends to be a little bit oilier. So they've made one for either and all, or in women, I don't know, something for women, they're a bit oilier or something. If you have stiff face, hair, leave the gel for 20 to 30 seconds after massage before a shave. So like I was saying. Energizing herbal toner. So this is a spray that you spray on your face. I think I overheard my wife say, also set your makeup on your face when you spray it on after your makeup. It just gives your face that boost of, I was going to say boost of energy, but it's incredible. Like you spray it on in hot weather and stuff and just cools you down and makes your skin hydrated. Line minimizing serum, my favorite friend for those smile lines. People say I smile all the time, but these bloody lines are coming through. So thank God for this one here. It stops those wrinkles on the side of your, what do they call them? Bird's feet or whatever they're called, on the side of your eyes there. Yeah, 1 to 2 times a day. All right. And you can see those pictures down the bottom, how good it is. And I've seen some incredible results. This baby here, the firming eye gel. Oh, this is my favorite friend here. Yeah, I only need 4 or 5 hours sleep a day because I feel so good. But, you know, every now and then when you're overworking yourself, you know, you get those bags under your eyes, you put this gel on, apparently with your ring finger because it's your softest pressing one. and it helps improve those bags under your eyes and they disappear. And when we do those skin parties that we have here for our friends, and you get those elderly women with those big saggy things under their eyes, you know, what we do is we tell people to do only half of their face so they can see the difference when they walk out. And this here, it's just incredible. Women put it, and men, they put it on under their eye, and you see their eye lift, and they just can't believe the difference. And that's in the first application. That's how fantastic these products are. Daily Glow Moisturizer, self-explanatory. And then we've got this one with the SPF 30 in it. So, guys, you know, you're getting a moisturizer with sun protectant. Very, very important. For me, I'm on the road all the time, so my right arm is always more tan than my left arm, so I'm always putting this stuff on there. All right. Smells amazing, and it's not greasy. You know, like when you put what's it called? Suntan cream on. It's always greasy, leaves your skin greasy and your fingers feeling yuck, and you got to go wash them. Yeah, this doesn't. All right, it's just amazing feeling. Hydrating eye cream. So this is a night one. So you'll see when you get them, one has a sun on it for the day and one has a moon on it for the night. So again, helps us blokes know which one to use at night time. This one you put at night, just hydrates more while you're sleeping. And the same with this one. So it's a moisturizer for your skin at night. Geez, I'm good at this, aren't I? Instant Reveal Berry Scrub. So this one here is a scrub for your face. So it just gets rid of all that gunk on your face. Women that put a lot of makeup on, or men if they choose to, helps remove all that build up around the areas, you know, like inside your nose, around your nose and so forth. For teenagers, so like my son, when he was, you know, hitting puberty and those pimples started, we got him onto this straight away, and it just helps eliminate all that excess oil that creates the pimples. Mint clay mask. So I didn't have any idea what one of these was before Herbalife, but now we use this regularly. Also with my teenage son again, you know, fantastic product to help just clean your skin and absorbs all the thing. It bloody sets rock hard. So it's good if you don't want to talk to anyone, you put it on and just stand there and say, oh, I can't talk. It's too hard, too stiff. All right. Smells great. And you see on Facebook people doing their mint mask Mondays and all of that type of stuff. So guys, you can, you know, instead of paying $300-400 to get a day spa, you can do it all to yourself. Give yourself free facial just by having your own products, which you can, you know, buy from your own shop if you're a member. So here's your daily skincare regime. Like I said, I make it easy, 1 to 5. Use the mint clay mask 1 to 2 times a week with the scrub, and boom, you're done. All right. They even made it easier for men. I think there's only 3 steps for men if they want. I do all 5, morning and night, which is fantastic. There you go. Regime for men, 1, 2, 3. It's made even easier for us blokes. So how lucky are we? But yeah, get back to your coach and they'll explain it all. You know, and just give it a try. What have you got to lose? You know, try it out for a few days. See how you go. So again, just like we had the fast, faster, and fastest program in the food range, we've got it in the skincare range as well. So we've got the basic program here. So you've got the cleansers, so whichever one for your skin, the energizing herbal toner, daily glow moisturizer, and the replenishing night cream. Then you've got the advanced program, so the middle one. So everything the basic had, then we added the 3. So the line minimizing serum and the eye gels and the eye creams, and then the ultimate. Okay, so this again, we just went for the best because we wanted the best results. So the ultimate has the berry scrub and the mint clay mask. All right, and you can see here some of the incredible results of some of the girls we have here in SA. You know, I look at these ladies and I see them, because I've been around so long, the before, and I've actually seen them like live, and it's just incredible the change in these women. Should have some men one up there too, eh? And for more product information and skincare tips, and really tips on nutrition as well, write this website down, guys. discovergoodnutrition.com, but for the skin part, discovergoodbeauty.com. All right, and you'll get amazing tips on there. Oops, gone one too many times. So guys, that's the end of our product information night. I hope you got a lot out of it. Thanks for having me on here, and let me just stop recording.